Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, cool. It looks like we're live. I'm gonna trust that we're live. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna take a Flying Dutch.
That's not the Costco guy, I swear. Okay, I think we're in business. Sweet, so that's perfect. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over and take a look at some of these let's see, some of these comments, some of these replies. I am pretty pooped this morning, but we'll hope the coffee picks us up, takes us where we need to go. Let's take a look. Old. Sort by old. Okay, so real progress has been made, but we're not... Oh my god, we're still not that far. This is crazy, bro, honestly. Alright. Cool. I appreciate it, man. I'm looking for any kind of feedback and advices. I'm running this channel for like a 2 month at this point. I have no design code for recognizing me so far, but I'm working on it. Okay. Gaming and tech channel. Here we go. Let's watch the Switch unboxing. Wait, they have Cyberpunk on the Switch too? Is that real? Okay. So he does unboxings mostly?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna unbox another collector's edition. This time it's for new Elden Ring Night Rain and
Just plays the trailer. So this is.
put a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
Together.
Click.
Alright, I think I'm ready. Okay. Hey there. Looked through a couple of your unboxing vids. I noticed a few things that I might do differently. One, in your Switch 2 unboxing, you used the Who's That Pokemon to introduce the product. I feel that while this is a fun, clever way to present this, it also means that you don't speak until a few seconds into the video. I personally think that most people want to dive into the unboxing as fast as possible. I wouldn't use the first few valuable seconds on that. This one's a bigger point, honestly. The first one's like It's a stylistic choice, kind of. I think personally, it's not like wouldn't be super good for attention. But number 2, this one's a bigger deal, I think. Elden Ring video. You play what looks to be a trailer. About 2 minutes in, and I think most people are going to skip or not find a lot of value in that. Hope this helps. Thanks for your reply. Nice. Boom. Easy. First one down. Okay, let's look at the next one. League of Legends channel focused on education content. Okay. Looks like he does a lot of these coaching videos. That's like a bread and butter. So let's look at that. Oh, he's just literally coaching someone.
Hey man,
Hello?
how are we doing?
Good, and you?
Good, thanks for asking. Would you mind sending me the link to your VOD?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Super.
I uploaded it on YouTube.
Super, perfect. Alright, first, I always just like to start off with just take a look at your OPGG.
Yeah.
Let's get over here. To Trinity Force, like that's your main
Yeah.
spike on Jax. Your main power spike is like once we hit level 9 with Trinity.
This is like pretty
we're
involved.
an hour.
Okay.
Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem sou, passo bem sou, passo bem sou. Na festa do fim de semana.
I'm not sure if I like if I can get down with these coaching videos.
Yeah, but honestly, man, I think I'm starting to lose hope, man.
Hopefully, okay. We'll do our best to fix that. Try to give you some directions. See what we can do.
Let's see. At most. Is watching somewhat like intimate. Person you are coaching. I don't exactly know what I would do to make these more watchable. You could try clipping them down and distilling the information. channel quite a bit. That makes sense, right? Like, I just, yeah, my concern with these videos is that, like, I just don't know that I see the average person, the average league player, right? Like, going in and watching an hour-long video of a one-on-one coaching session. Although this one got, I don't know. I'm wondering if people actually engage with these. Because I could just be out of touch as well. But, and I see that it's, like, mostly viewers, but I don't know.
Hey, man.
Hello.
How are we doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
I can't complain. I'm good to hear. You can call me Sam, by the way. What would you like me to call you?
Either Spyro or Nate, anything like that.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, Doug. Let's why don't we start off with just looking over your OPGT real quick,
It's just a lot, I
and then
think.
we'll get into that game.
Like, it's a lot of,
So any role in particular? Bot lane or top? I'm sorry, what'd you say?
and I don't know exactly what kind of, like, I'm not a league player, right? And I don't know what this guy's, like, credentials are to be coaching, right? And I'm not trying to, like, throw them into question, but assuming he does have, like, credentials, right? Like, Bronze Atriarch coaching, a better title I feel like could be, like, you know, coaching, you know, from a challenger perspective or something. Like, if he's challenger, or if he's, like, plat or diamond or whatever, like what that, you know, like, use your credentials, use your, like, clout to, like, make your video more interesting, right? Like, Bronze Atriarch coaching, you know, like, make it something that, you know, people would want to watch, like, give it value, right? Like, stand behind your value that you have as, you know, a coach, right? Like, if you're a challenge level player and you're coaching people, be like, you know, like, this is what challenge level coaching looks like, or, like, you know, coaching bronze players as a challenger level, you know what I mean? Like, something like that. Like, assuming he has those credentials, like, I think that would kind of add a lot personally, but I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. My channel is Jim Over 30, helping regular people over 30 build a fun, sustainable, and shame-free relationship with fitness. That's a good idea.
Need to lift heavy. You need to listen to your body. I think there's an obsession in lifting culture, gym culture, with lifting heavy weights, and that is the only way to actually lift weights in the gym, to strength train, to be a real lifter, whatever that means. And I think that obsession and even that dogma in gym and fitness culture really harms a lot of people on their journey with fitness, because, you know, for some people they might really enjoy lifting heavy, and I'll get into that, and that's completely fine, but for a lot of people, they might either stick with the gym but then just really not enjoy their lifting experience because they just don't enjoy the experience of lifting really heavy weights. And so then it's just not really a fun experience, and it's also like, maybe they're still keeping at it, but is it sustainable? Are they going to stop at some point if it's just becoming like a non-enjoyable or painful experience? And then for a lot of other people, they might just not even ever lift weights or start lifting weights because they think, well, I don't want to lift heavy, or I'm scared to lift heavy, so why would I do that? And then they don't start on their resistance training fitness journey. So yeah, I just want to have a chat about the culture of lifting heavy, some of the benefits of it, because it's not inherently bad. This video isn't saying you should not lift heavy, it's saying you don't need to lift heavy. That's a really important distinction. Kind of, where does this obsession come from? And 3 concrete reasons why you do not need to lift heavy. So, first of all, I want to have an important disclaimer that, again, this video is not titled "You Shouldn't Lift Heavy." Lifting heavy weights has a lot of benefits. You really can push your...
I don't know. What do we think about this one? I I definitely think that he's, like, a little quiet. I had to turn him up a little bit, which is not terrible. And like the mic sounds like it's like a little bit far away from him. Like it might be on the camera that he's using to record, or if he's using a phone. Can't really tell. But maybe that would be like a nice thing to improve. Just like if you are gonna have this kind of like more intimate style of like video recording where you're like just sitting on, you know, against the couch and like talking to the camera. I do think that's important if you're, you know, it's a pretty raw video experience. So let's see. And I think that he might benefit from like, I don't know, like just some slight editing to like I know he says he doesn't want to have like crazy fast editing, but like crazy fast editing is different from like no editing.
Your max strength, which can be a really functional.
And I know that there I can see that there's editing here, but it's
it's a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun to really see the potential.
But this is all one take, right? Like this.
You need to listen to your body. I think there's an obsession in lifting culture, gym culture, to.
Yeah, I just think that like he kind of almost like, I'm not gonna say, you know, rambles, but his point could be, I think, more concise if he just had some cuts in here. That's all, like simple cuts. Like it's really hard to deliver 2 minutes worth of speaking without having some kind of cut, in my opinion. I think he pulls it off well considering, but like at the same time, I do think that like, yeah, engagement might be, or like retention might be higher if you were to have cuts in here and get to the point a little bit faster. That's so like I think the pacing might benefit from some editing. That's what I would maybe say. The concept for your channel, your titles are cooking, and your my only issues are that I think you might benefit from some light editing. I know that you don't want them crazy fast edited, but having a few well selected edits would certainly improve your certainly make your point more concise and just concise, I guess. I also think that your mic feels a bit far away or quiet. I felt like you needed to be turned up just a smidge. Maybe something you could solve in post. Hope this helps. Thanks so much for your reply. Good luck with your channel. I actually did like the concept of this channel though, and I think his videos are pretty good. Like I said in my get reply, like I feel like his hooks are pretty good. You only need 2 workouts a week. Like that's a hot take. People are gonna want to click on that. I feel like to know like why he thinks that, right? I think it's good. I think it's good. I want to sub. I'm gonna sub. I want to keep up with that. I think that's like good content, and it's something where it's like, I don't know. I think he's got a very like relaxing personality. I run a politics culture channel. Can you give me some insight? Let's get in some politics and culture, folks. Dude, the YouTube algorithm is crazy because this was posted 7 days ago and only has 7 views. But it looks like just as well edited as this one probably is. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild. Let's look at both just to see.
6:17 a.m., the alleged gunman came to this Starbucks, according to law enforcement sources, where he made several purchases just 2 blocks away from where the shooting happened. 6:30 a.m., in new video obtained by the New York Times, the shooter walks less than 200 feet away from the soon-to-be crime scene. He appears to be on the phone. At 6:44 a.m., Brian Thompson leaves his hotel, which is just across the street. He comes this way to enter the Hilton Hotel where the conference is. And as he's making his way, the gunman is here waiting for him.
Many people passed the suspect, but he appeared to wait for his intended target.
Seconds after Thompson passes him, the gunman begins what police call a targeted attack. CNN obtained this video. Watch as the gunman comes from behind and raises his handgun within feet of Thompson. What happens next is too disturbing to show. The assassin opens fire, shooting Thompson in the back. Thompson stumbles and looks back at his killer as the gunman walks towards him. Police say the gun malfunctions, but the shooter clears the jam and continues to fire.
I was paying attention, I was holding my phone, then I hear the shot.
Okay, so interesting.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 We are drowning in content, not information, content. And there's a difference. Information is meant to inform, content is designed to keep you watching, keep you scrolling, keep you addicted. Somewhere along the way, we stopped asking, is this true? And started asking, is this engaging? That shift wasn't an accident, it was engineered. Just look at how a conspiracy theory can outrun the truth of the matter. He saw how entertainment will swallow everything. News, education, politics, even grief. And when everything becomes performance, what matters is no longer truth. It's attention. And attention gets mistaken for value. Dave Hallman picks up where Postman left off in his breakdown of the modern story.
Honestly, I don't know how much, I would like, I almost think I like the second one better than the first one. I don't know, this one just kind of like is a recap of this.
Have shoved this conversation right
back
here we
go.
into the national spotlight. In this episode, we're taking a step. We'll trace how we got here, why reform has always been an uphill battle, and what our healthcare...
I think he's got good, like, thumbnails and titles and, like, presentation. I'm not sure about the content necessarily. Hold on. Let me be right back. I have to get some water. I must keep coughing if I don't. Okay. Something I think I have to say about this one is, like, I'm not sure if it would be his style or whatever, right? So it's clear there's a style going on here, right? But I do think that, like, getting into the voiceover faster, providing your unique perspective faster, I think would lead to better engagement, like, because this first, minute...
On 6th Avenue at 6:46 a.m. a.m., the first 911 call goes out. There's been a shooting outside the
Governor alive. Because Pop lately, and it's a mystery why. Our system's flaws.
Yeah, I just think that maybe if he got into the discussion a little bit quicker, providing your unique perspective a little bit quicker, right? Because like I think that's what people come to YouTube for, right? Like if they wanted to learn about the problem, or if they wanted to watch like mainstream media, I feel like that's where they'd go, right? Like the first couple minutes of this is just mainstream media. It's just a CNN clip, you know? And I think that waiting to insert your unique perspective as a YouTuber that late into the video could be like kind of tough for some people. That's my only like critique. I don't know. Hey there. One thing that I noticed that I think would help drive your videos flow a bit better in your couldn't help care less video. The first, so over 2 minutes in, right?
Very. Economic strain. Understanding.
2 minutes. I don't know. I am of the opinion that people watch YouTube videos like this to hear a unique perspective. I think that showing mainstream media and not inserting your opinion or what's the word, like providing, maybe not providing your unique perspective. That being said, I think your thumbnails game is excellent and your titles are clever and engaging. Keep up the good work. Okay, cool. I think that's a fair point. I've only posted one video so far, but I like how this turned out. But I do know where the video suffers, and the next video I have is much cleaner in presentation. To be fair, I like how fast-paced my video is, since Ultra Kill itself is very fast-paced. Okay, let's see.
Warning, the video has spoilers. Ultra Kill is a money-killing simulator. Now you may be asking, what does that even mean? Well, I don't want to spoil it too much, but most of this game's combat boils down to you throwing a coin and tunnel visioning onto it. So let's take a step back. What is Ultra Kill? Well, thanks for asking. Ultra Kill is what we call a boomer shooter. So pretty much the gameplay is built into a fast-paced, caffeinated, low-drag, Vulcan rig, and chiropractic gameplay pattern. You will play as a sentient robot whose goal is to kill all of hell, which is based on a fan fiction from the 14th century. In order to win, you will be expected to use every weapon in your arsenal at all times. It's pretty nice to play through a game where every means of murder is viable instead of meta-hogging to a specific weapon. Thankfully, you are more than equipped to face the threat at hand.
So I like the speed at which he goes. I just think that sometimes he could use like a reshoot because he like talks over himself. Like there's one part where he kind of slips up. Not a big deal.
The gameplay is built into a fast-paced, caffeinated, low-drag, Vulcan rig shooter. What is Ultra Kill? Well, thanks for asking. Onto it. So let's take a step back. What This game's combat boils down to you throwing a coin and tunnel visioning onto it.
Like I don't know. So just some of the things I think are a little fast. But it's not bad.
This all seems great, but what is a paintbrush without a canvas? And that's where the enemies come in. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them because they don't usually live long enough for me to actually learn all the interactions. But there is a chart in a 36-minute video that can perfectly explain everything because I am less qualified than the scientists who played this game. Now, I don't need a long breakdown of the enemies, so let me summarize. Husks are your common fodder, and I'm more built for the P-bar. Strays make for the perfect tennis partners. The funny rock, literal Ichigo robot because hell needed animated villains. These enemies all have their own interactions with each weapon/arm. See, this would be great if I didn't spam the coins, and these demons are just like the IRS. And like the IRS, they can take the money after I lodge it into their skull when I send it at terminal velocity. All these enemies have their own counters, but mostly involve money.
Okay. I am actually pretty pleased with the fast-paced nature of your video. I do think that some of the points you made about the game I want to see the channel. Video would definitely do it good. You jump around just a little bit. Be beneficial. Okay. Not bad. Please be gentle. Let's look at how many more we got. I don't like to torture myself like this, but oh my god. There's so many more. Dude, I wish I knew how many we'd gone through, because I have no way of knowing that. Oh my god, there's still so many more. We're fine. We're fine. That's the end. Only like 1,000 more to go. It's fine. Okay. You know what? We're like a quarter of the way through. That's not that bad. Maybe not quite a quarter, but it's like a quarter. That's like 20% of the way through. That's not terrible. I can live with that. Okay, please be gentle. That means we gotta keep grinding. We gotta keep going. Angel's Vlog Adventures. Hold on. Please be gentle, okay? Get ready with me, okay? Actually, I prefer the mini vlog personally. Let's do the mini vlog. think I get what's going on here. Okay. Hey there. I will try. Let me start with the positive. You have a lovely vibe about your videos. I like how you ended your vlog video on a positive note and made the viewer feel involved in your day. Think that you could get away with removing your title card at the beginning of the video, or have a text overlay instead. I think that the first few seconds of a video are crucial for engagement, and I'd rather see you a wall of text. No, than a title card. Title card, even though the bees are cute. Also think that the typing sound effect when you display some text takes a bit too long to materialize. It distracts from the video, in my opinion. Overall, I think you are on the right track. And I love your unique style. Keep up the good work. Cool. Perfect. I think that sums up my point well, while being gentle, as requested. Dude, getting through these is hard. I'm feeling a little bit like sniffly. Makes it harder, to be honest. Probably won't stream too long because I do have to shoot. I want to shoot some of my own content today. Actually, I'd like to get part of a video shot so I can edit it and hopefully get it out at the end of the week. But we'll see how that goes. So I really think I'm going to keep it pretty short today. It's what, 10:37 right now? I'm sorry, 9:37. Maybe we'll go until, yeah, probably another 20-ish minutes. Hit around like the clean hour mark. Okay. I just make remixes and hope to be noticed one day. Okay, interesting. I almost feel like some of these edits feel like a little bit too similar to me. I'm not really one to critique the content as much as I am like the style in which it's presented, but I do feel like they feel a bit samey. I think the editing and overall feel of your shorts is well done. However, I think some of the proposed remixes sound a bit samey. I mean, these Too Close in My Way are like the same. Like, listen to this. It's got the same dun 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 dun. Wait, hold on. Wait. Like this feels, yeah, incredibly close to example. Too Close and My Way. I do like the hyper. Is it hyper pop? Yeah, hyper pop. Okay. Approach. Keep up the good work. Cool. Boom. Easy peasy. Sure, links in my channel profile. Okay. I guess I'll go to your channel profile.
Why is the light off? I thought. Oh no! 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 The power of TBN compels you. Get away! Get away! Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Metal Chain speaking, and welcome.
And you can go fuck yourself.
So I don't know. I feel like these shenanigans videos don't belong in the game review. Does that make sense? Like, this is a game review channel, right? But then we have Micey Musk.
Nothing's wrong with that. Your cock just too.
Yeah, that's something. Certainly, that is a video. Yeah, and I just don't know that that belongs with like videos like this.
Why is the light off?
To your fears.
Yay!
This program is brought to you by the Salvation Project.
See, I was expecting you to say that this was brought to you by the letter F. F is for fear.
And what fear are we going to be discussing today?
Go there right now. Okay, I guess not. Can I not explore the rest of the house? What's this? This is a Mentalica audio tape.
Okay. Hey there. One thing that I noticed that stood out to me about your channel is that it kind of feels like the short memes clash with the rest of your content. I think that belongs on another channel perhaps, or as shorts or something. Hope this helps. My review's got to get shorter. This is never gonna get done, dude. Okay. Within what? Fast-paced editing style. See, this worries me because when people say like they don't want a jumpy editing style, they don't want to be too like, you know, it just usually means that they don't want to edit. I think, and I don't know. We'll see. But like to me, it's like when people are like, "Oh, I don't want it to be like jumping around. I don't want it to be too jumpy, too fast-paced, too crazy." You know what I mean? Like that's not my style. But it's like, I don't know. I think that's as bad as claiming your style is just not editing. You know what I mean? Like I think that, and I'm not sure if that's where we're at with this one, but I get that feeling going into it that like, just not editing isn't really an answer either. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, hey. Hey, what's your name? Why are you staring at me? Hey! You seem not nice.
There's some editing though. Okay.
We're in the Finance of Freddy 1. How's it going, everyone? Eggs here. Welcome to part 6, I assume, of Finance at Freddy the Mimic. Now, I'm assuming it's...
This clip in the middle I feel like was kind of random.
6, I assume, of Finance at Freddy the Mimic. Now, I'm assuming it's part 6 because I've done so many parts where I've lost track. Now, it did not save where I left off, so I had to... well, it's saved there, so I have to reload all these. I'm going to click just in case.
Stop.
Because I've already heard it, but just in case it requires a secret ending where you have to click all of them, I'm going to go ahead and click it. And I'm going to pet you for good idea. Pet me? Yep, there we go. Good boy. Now, I'm assuming we have to get over there, which we can't just squeeze through this, so we got to go through the basement. That's what I'm assuming, because that's how all these games work. Oh no, a way out there? Nope, we got to go to the deadly place. Hey, who are you? Are you a friend? He's not a friend. Ooh. The door shut. Oh, hey. I want to die by you. Yeah, I sure saw that coming. I thought it was just like a hallucination. So it is real. We are being chased by something. But what is it? Is that the animatronic, or is it? There's two animatronics. Because I've seen that guy. Why I've been chased by the other thing. Hey. Going this way. Oh, hey, how you doing? Ooh, shit.
I'm trying to watch it to see if there's more edits. I think the edits are like all in the beginning, right?
Go. It moves each path.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really tough to claim like the raw angle, like the raw gameplay angle. I don't know. I've talked about this already before, but it's like there's so many channels that kind of lay claim to this. Like, it's not my style to edit, and it's like, I don't know. I think you gotta be like Markiplier for it to not be your style to edit. And I'm pretty sure Markiplier has edits in his videos too. I don't even know. But I'm just saying, like, you have to be that level of charisma to even consider, I think, not editing. I saw that editing in the beginning. I'm not blind, okay? But I get the feeling that was most of it. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Let's watch it on 2x speed.
Oh, it moves when I'm not looking. Go. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna run by you real quick. Thank you very much. You're very... Are you the cat from Garfield? Let me get a good view real quick. Yeah, you're the cat from... You look like the cat from Garfield. Well, you have... what is that? Oh, it moved. Bye. Go. Can't stand in the dark too long. Okay. Can't stand in the dark too long. So let's know that. Here. Oh, hey, buddy. Where's the next one at? We're gonna move. Go. Okay. Yeah, he's behind me. I gotta keep moving. Fucking bitch doesn't like the dark. Or likes the light. He's like, hey, oh no. Bye. Okay, that's where I go. Bye. Stay. Go. Ooh. It's so fucking dark. I can't see shit. Okay. Here we go. There it is. It's over there. Oh no! Bye. Fuck you! Oh hey. Hey, what's your name? Why are you staring at me? Okay, well, oh, you're moving. I'm gonna call you Frankie. Come on, Frankie, let's go. Oh, fucking bitch. Frankie, have you seen anyone? If you see anyone, you gotta let me know that. You know that, Frankie, right? The fuck is this, a prison? Maybe?
I don't know, because you also wouldn't want to edit out like an important part of the gameplay. But I don't know. I do feel like this is, we've watched quite a bit, and I feel like there's not going to be a lot of editing.
I was like 3 feet away from you, so you're logic.
Okay. Let's try it. Hey there. A few notes. I think your... I watched this video, just so we're clear. Care. Video. Solid. And you have good commentary. Well, I don't know. Hold on. A few notes. Okay. Video starts off well with the action front-loaded onto the beginning, but then we go into a clip that seems like it doesn't belong very well. I think having non-fast-paced editing is a fine style to have, but don't use it as a reason to not edit at all. Apart from the beginning sequence, I didn't see any more editing throughout the parts of the video I watched. Another note, I think your title is lengthy and informative. I think it could be cut down. Other than that, you have a funny style. Oh. A likable persona. Keep up the good work. Why did my light just go out? What the heck was that? Yeah, one of my streamlights just went out. Hold on. Oh. What the hell is going on here? Hold on. Let me fix this. Dude, this light just like blow out. Straight up. It's like not responsive. Dude, if it just broke, I'll be bummed. Oh. No, it did not. It got unplugged. That's what happened. I believe. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. We're back in business, folks. Hold on. Let me get a tissue for my runny nose. more channel? 2 more channels? I think that's the move. Do a couple more, then we'll be out of here. This is a good little session. I'll review more off stream too, but just wanted to get a stream in the books. Let's see. Aspiring to be a cultural Japanese commentary, internet commentary, and passion channel.
Let me be honest. I've stopped making content from last year. Recently, I got sick, and overall, I haven't been the healthiest. Interns, essays, school has gradually been making my life more stressful. And now that we've entered 2025, I'm in the 3rd semester of my high school. It's only a matter of time before I graduate and move on.
Wait.
I've made a few videos here and there, but
Dude, the audio's limited to like, it's like mono. Like it's only coming out one earmuff, Jesus. Yeah, earmuff. It's only coming out one side.
I've been brainstorming quite a lot of ideas. I know it's already been a month since New Year's, but this is my resolution. I'll make 7 videos about the things that I'm really interested in. I already have a vague idea for the first 2. First, I'm sure you guys can already hear the difference. I purchased a new condenser microphone. Let's test it out. For this occasion, I brought my old mic to compare it to. Here's the test I'll run through. For all of the trials, I'll read the Fitnessgram Pacer test. Let's begin. The Fitnessgram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. Fitnessgram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets begin on the word start. On your mark, get ready, start. Alright, I finished reading.
Okay. Okay, a couple things I would think here.
Let me be honest. I've stopped
Yeah, it's just this video. Oops. Hey there. In your latest oh, excuse me. Oh. Anyway, okay. In your latest, no, one more. Lovely. Is that it? Do I have to sneeze more? Oh. Hate being a sicky little baby. Okay. Last one, lock in. Your latest video. It seems like the audio only comes from one side, and it is not stereo. Easy fix though, I would think. My advice would be to put your head down, focus on school a bit. Don't stress yourself out, feeling like you owe the internet something. If you don't have a consistent schedule, well, it's like, I don't know, I don't want to tell them to not do it though, but it's like, I don't know. Don't stress yourself out feeling like you owe the internet something. Consistent upload schedule. That's fine. Just make sure you are making the videos as compelling as you can. Don't focus. Try to maybe find a or like consistent niche. It feels like your video topics a bit all over the place. Take some time. I don't know. I don't want to say take some time. That seems like keep going. Don't forget that school is probably the most important thing in your life right now. YouTube will always be there, ready for your ideas when you are. That'd be my advice, personally. Hold on, I need to... I don't know, like, yeah, I'm not trying to be, like, an asshole when I say this or anything either. But, like, you know, you don't have to feel the need to, like, apologize for not posting for 2 months when you're in high school. You know what I mean? And you have 4 subs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know, don't stress out about it too much. Like I said, like, YouTube will always be here for you, you know. Work on stuff you want to work on. Work on those videos at your pace. Focus on, you know, doing school, I would think, and making that work. And then when you get the extra free time, you know, commit yourself to this if that's what you want to do, you know. But you know, it sounds like in this video he wanted to do like weekly uploads, but then it's like, this is 4 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, clearly that's not working out, right? Like, and the one before that was 3 months ago. And I mean, he was pretty consistent there for a minute, right? Like, he had videos coming out somewhat back to back, but it's like, or like within a month of each other. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, don't hold yourself to some schedule that nobody else is holding you to, and like, unless it's important to you, or unless it's like something you're going to make time for. But it's like, right now, I don't know. It sounds like his main priority should be school. That's just my. I don't really want to say all that to him, but that's my 2 cents. I want to encourage him to keep posting, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't know, like, obviously something about that. He wants to keep posting too, but something about that's not working with his life or his schedule. So it's like, I don't know. At some point, you got to be honest with yourself and be like, is this the time in my life? I've uploaded to YouTube, dude. I uploaded to YouTube in high school as well, on like a different channel, and I did the same thing where I'm like, I gotta like be consistent. Like, it's good to practice that for sure, but it's like, dude, I don't know, if you got other stuff going on, you got other stuff going on. You know what I mean? It's not to be ashamed of. Anyway, sorry. Is that the last one? I feel like that could be the last one. You gonna do one more? We'll do OK Son 811. Patrick Banks. Gangster Buddhist street poet. Ooh. Whoa. Wow. This is interesting. Okay. What is this channel, bro? What?
Steven started like chasing me around the house with a knife, and what do? Being like threatened with a knife, you know what I mean?
Stephen Michael Tays charged with robbery with a weapon, aggravated assault, possession of weapon for dangerous purpose, and breach of probation. Like, what would he do with the dead cats, for example?
Welcome to Life and Times with Patrick Banks. With Johnny as my witness, I'm going to tell you about some stories that you might not think are real, but I assure you they are. I offer a trigger warning with today's content. We're going back. What spurred this is couldn't get a hold of my stepmother. It seems innocuous, but it's a long time, and you know, actions speak louder than words, and I feel like he's told me he doesn't want to talk to me without saying that. But at one point in time, I was the best man in his wedding. I remember giving a speech and my niece uncontrollable. He was my best friend. We were bonded through trauma. Whoa, maybe I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. Let's start at the beginning. So this is gonna sound wild, okay? So my auntie was getting married, and they were having this wedding on this property. Like, it was just outside of Winnipeg, but inside the perimeter. That was always how you said it. It was outside the city, inside the perimeter.
The greater Winnipeg area.
Yeah.
The GWA. It sounds like NWA, which is probably kind of appropriate.
Yeah, for sure. It was basically like a farm. So there's like 40 acres, but like 39 of the acres were rented off to a
I gotta say, I am a little bit invested in this. It's weird content. I think it's just bizarre, like, but it's not necessarily like bad or unwatchable. Obviously, see, but like this, I'm not sure.
Welcome to Life and Times with Patrick Banks. Today, I have a special guest. I'm in Black Diamond, talking to a magician. A nickname of what happiness they could have unleashed upon the world. Instead, they walked through dark tunnels that grew and grew.
It's like, what is this? What is this?
Expanding, warping, and contorting.
Yells down the hallway.
Like, is this a podcast? I'm just a little confused at what's going on here. I don't know. This is an odd channel, and not in a bad way, but it's something. It's intriguing, I suppose. Let me see the good first. I feel like this video had me kind of engaged. Your video has a good hook and made me want to watch more. Are these all podcast style? I am a little confused at what is going on here, but I think you have some good things going, but your channel does have very edgy vibes, which will definitely appeal to some people. Like your presence on camera and your delivery of speaking is quite good. Keep up the good work. It's an interesting channel. I don't know exactly what to think of that, but we're gonna leave it at that. I think that's where we end, because that's we've gotten through a few. I'm kind of like, I'm not dying here, but I don't know. I gotta move on. I gotta wake up today. But yeah, it was good. I'd like to, like I said, work on a video too, so I might get to that. But if you enjoyed, I appreciate you sticking around and hanging out while I review some of these channels. I still have more to go through, as you can see here. That's quite a few more. So I'm going to continue the work off stream and kind of, I really hope to get through these like anytime soon, because the thread was almost 2 weeks old, like I said. It's 10 days old. So I would like to get through these. Like I honestly would like to get through these within 2 weeks. But obviously we're here. That's not happening yet. So I'm trying to be patient with myself and not overwork. We've come a long way, but there's a long way to go. So like we're here. Yeah, and the end is down here. So we're like, I think we're like 20% of the way done. Maybe a smidge more than 20% actually. Feeling positive about that. But yeah, cool. So we'll continue this next time. If you guys, I appreciate you stopping in. If I reviewed your channel today, hi. Hope you enjoyed the live review. And yeah, hopefully we'll be back soon, probably next Monday and Wednesday. But I'm not sure yet, so I might make an announcement on my YouTube channel or other channels, because I'm struggling to balance making edited content and doing live streaming. So we'll see about that, because I might spend some time next week making more videos too for my own channel, and then doing some of the review off stream. So we'll see. And I might even try to edit together some of these review videos. So yeah, that's what we'll be up to. All right, stay safe out there. Okay, you guys have a good day.